I'm joined here by my brother, Kelvin Birioti. Finally. And the funny part about it is like we were speaking. We started this, I think, around time when there was COVID.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
And the channels were still 1,000
subscribers. We were not that big. At the time.
Yeah.
And so, you were in SA.
I was in SA.
Finally, you're in
Zimbabwe. So I'm so excited to meet you. If you want to see consistency. This man is consistent.
I try.
When I would get annoyed by your notifications.
That's exactly what I want.
Yeah. Because I'll be seeing Kelvin Birioti has uploaded. Kelvin Birioti has uploaded. So I'm here to really find out how it is here as a YouTuber in Zimbabwe. What are the before we even get there, who is Kelvin Birioti? Maybe some people, they don't know you, especially that are on my channel.
First of all, I would like to say that my name is Kelvin Birioti and I'm from Chinoi. I lived almost my life in Chinoi and then I moved out when I was...
So you're from my province? From Mash West?
Mash West, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Mash West, exactly. Where are you from?
In Kadoma.
Kadoma?
Yeah.
So I thought I was the only biggest YouTuber in Mash West.
The biggest YouTuber in Mash West.
In Mash West.
Yeah, continue.
I thank God for that.
Yeah.
So mainly my whole life I lived in Chinoi, and then when I wanted to go to college, and that was the moment that I moved out from Chinoi. And then Bindura, then I deferred from university, and then I ended up here in Harare.
Wow. Tell me, I think I've stumbled upon the story of playing soccer. What happened to that?
Yeah, it's sort of I took a break from playing football. I never gave up on football. I wanted to go pro, but I failed.
Okay.
So I'm now mainly focusing on what is called the football freestyle.
Okay.
So I took a break from that also.
Okay.
So that's it. For now I'm mainly focusing on YouTube full time.
Okay.
Like you mentioned earlier, consistency.
Yeah. So let's get to what really pushed you to say, I want to do YouTube. Football.
Exactly. Football is one of the reasons why I started a YouTube channel.
Okay.
I never get an opportunity to go pro on a huge platform.
Okay.
So I created my own opportunity.
Okay.
That's why I created a YouTube channel.
Oh,
exactly.
Right. Yes.
So after that, Kundaish Tima, I then reached out to Kundaish Tima, and then he told me, look, you can be whatever you want on YouTube, but for now, do this.
Yeah.
And that's when the whole thing started.
Shout out to Kundaish Tima.
Exactly. I mean, he played a huge role, an important role in my life when it comes to, not only when it comes to YouTube, but he was sort of a role model because he took me in after I deferred from university.
Okay.
He took me in and he taught me everything I know about YouTube.
Okay.
Sort of something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that is one of the biggest things that I really like. And then COVID happened.
Exactly.
And we started seeing, people the COVID-19, there was no way you could travel. And how was content creation during the time of COVID-19? What was your experience until we get to where we are now?
Exactly. The COVID-19 period did build who I am in terms of content creating. Okay. That was the time that I started doing what is called trending stories. Okay. You could do that indoor.
Okay.
So, and it was sort of a huge advantage to a lot of content creators out there because a lot of people were at home at that time.
Yeah.
That is why people like me made a career out of YouTube.
Wow.
Because a lot of people were home and everything you said on YouTube, people were going to watch it.
Because everything was online.
Exactly. Everything. I mean, at that time, the COVID-19 period, that was a certain time where people recognized and started to contemplate look, social media, online, internet, everything that has got to do online is important.
Yes.
So everything was digital at the time.
Wow. So as we continue on that trajectory, tell me about here in Zimbabwe, making content and being able to make a living out of it. What maybe message can you tell viewers that want to, young people that are trying to create content? Probably some they are on TikTok, some they are on Facebook.
Yes.
What is your advice to them?
So First of all, I'd like to say that no dream is too big and no dreamer is too small, and impossible is the word found in the dictionary foods. It doesn't matter where you are, as long as you want something to happen and you focus on it, I am telling you, you can make it happen.
Yeah.
So being a content creator in Zimbabwe, I would like to say this is not easy. It's not easy. I mean,
data.
Exactly. Like data problems.
Yeah.
Data problems.
Yeah.
You'd have to improvise, especially when you are doing trending stories where you have to like upload 3 to 4 videos a day.
And research as well.
It's kind of difficult. I'm telling you, it's kind of difficult, and that is why you don't see a lot of content creators here in Zimbabwe doing YouTube. It's because of data, and I feel the pain because like when I look at my YouTube algorithm data, I could see that a lot of people who are watching my videos, they are from South Africa. So then I started to realize, like, I speak Shona in my videos. Who are these South Africans watching my videos? And then I realized, like we have people who are from Zimbabwe and
that are in
South Africa.
Yeah.
Those people, they're the ones who are watching our videos.
Yeah.
But looking at our country, people barely know that there's something that is called YouTube. And they barely know that there's someone who's called a YouTuber. So it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult to grow on YouTube as a Zimbabwean content creator. But at the end of the day, if you love it, and I am telling you that if you focus on it, you can be successful.
Yes.
We could look at people like you, JCTV.
Yeah.
You're up there now.
Yeah.
Like having the kind of subscribers that we have, we would regard you as someone who is huge on YouTube, because it's not easy to gain 1,000 subscribers here in Zimbabwe. It's not easy.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, so it is what it is. If you love YouTube, you just have to keep on pushing. Consistency is the key, and that's it.
How was it meeting Wodemaya?
When I met Wodemaya,
Yeah.
it was sort of like an authentic experience.
Wow.
Meeting the giant of Africa when it comes to YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when you meet Wodemaya, the environment, it changes.
Wow.
The way he speaks, every word that comes out of his mouth, it's Africa, Africa, Africa. So when you are that kind of person who have that negative basic mentality towards Africa, I'm telling you, the moment you meet Wodemaya, it changes.
Yes.
The way you perceive Africa, it changes when you meet Wodemaya. So for me, it was sort of like an authentic experience, and I learned a lot from him.
Wow.
In just those few minutes that I met him, to an extent, I was like, yo, this man, this guy. And when I met Wodemaya, he wasn't even wearing shoes.
Wow.
He was
such a humble man.
Such a humble man.
Wow.
He was like, come on. He's that person who is huge, and you are here, but he
makes you feel comfortable
to an extent that you are in the same level with him.
Wow.
You say whatever you want to say, and at the same time, he also learns from you.
Wow.
And I was like, why is this happening? And he was like, you know what? I'm that kind of person who is always trying to learn new things from other people. It doesn't matter how many numbers do you have.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, this is something that we need here besides in Africa, like here in Zimbabwe. In Zimbabwe. Because like I'm telling you, when you are doing trending stories here in Zimbabwe, you are always portraying negative stuff out there.
Yeah.
You're always pouring out negative content. And we are tired of that.
Yeah.
We have to change that negative basic mentality.
Wow.
In Zimbabwe. And that's it.
Yeah. And are you looking forward to travel across Africa, doing like what Wodemaya is doing? Were you inspired to do that?
Yes. I mean, before meeting Wodemaya, that was like something that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But it sort of like made me like, Wodemaya sort of like made me like realize that, I must do this.
Yeah.
But before meeting him, it was a dream to like first travel around Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
And then when I'm done, travel outside of Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
I think that is something that everyone needs to do.
Yeah.
Because like Zimbabweans, I've realized one thing, they don't travel around their country.
Yeah.
People were like, this is what Great Zimbabwe looks like.
I was shocked. I was literally shocked because I have to confess, I only passed by Masvingo going to South Africa, and I'd never been to Great Zimbabwe. It has been also been a dream of mine to visit Great Zimbabwe, Victoria Falls, and other places.
Yeah.
And I think we need to do that. And if you're out there, please subscribe support the channel, support
Exactly.
Kelvin Birioti.
Yes.
We can make that happen. We can travel around Zimbabwe
Exactly.
and make sure that we expose the other part of Zimbabwe.
Yes,
And
yes.
that is really something that I believe we can actually do. And
like-
you wanted to say something?
Yes, I mean, right now, in terms of our country, things are really hard for everybody.
Yes.
And I always tell people, like, if there is a country that has got people who are really working hard, like no other country out there,
Yeah.
Zimbabweans. So, like, what I'm trying to say, like, even
We are working home and away.
Exactly. Even though things are hard in Zimbabwe,
Yeah.
we have to try by all means to showcase what we got. Like, we have got a beautiful country.
Yes, that's very true.
We got, like, everything is beautiful about Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
We have to showcase, like, even though things are hard, let's try to showcase, like, we got this.
Yes.
We got this. And that's it.
Yeah. Any last words to our viewers, any African YouTubers that want to support your channel and that want to make sure that you go to that next step on YouTube?
All I can say is, if you are a content creator,
Yeah.
no dream is too big and no dream is too small.
Yeah.
Keep on uploading videos and make sure that the videos that you're making, they are good in terms of everything, thumbnail, title, and even the retention and that kind of stuff. Make sure that those things are good and keep on making videos that you yourself would watch.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, you'll blow up. And that's it.
Yeah. My brother, man, it has been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you
It
so
was
much.
a dream of mine meeting you.
It was mine too.
Yeah. So, to those that are watching on JCTV, watching on Kelvin Birioti, please, your handles on YouTube and Facebook, on other socials.
Let me tell you something. The only platform that I want people to support me is YouTube. I love YouTube, and if there's a platform that you'd want to watch me, it's YouTube. And make sure to subscribe to JCTV Africa.
Yeah.
That channel is something else. I mean, literally, I always say, like, there are few YouTubers in Zimbabwe that are making content about Zimbabwe and Africa.
Yeah. Wow.
In Africa. And you're one of those content creators. And I'm telling you, speaking from experience, it's very hard.
Yeah.